The judge has signaled that a ruling on the motion to remove Fani Willis from the Trump case will be made within the next 2 weeks. Greetings, everyone. Today, we will be delving into a significant matter concerning the ongoing Georgia election interference case involving Donald Trump. It has come to light that the judge presiding over the case is poised to deliver a ruling within the next fortnight regarding the potential removal of Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis from the proceedings. This is due to her involvement in a romantic relationship with a prominent prosecutor. Trump's legal team, along with some of his co-defendants, have alleged that both Willis and Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade provided false testimony regarding the timeline of their relationship. If Willis is indeed removed from the case, it would undoubtedly cast doubt on the validity of the extensive legal proceedings against Trump. However, it is important to note that this does not automatically imply that the charges levied against him and the other 14 individuals involved would be dismissed. Without any further delay, let us now commence our in-depth analysis of this matter. On Friday, the judge presiding over the Georgia election interference case involving Donald Trump made it clear that a decision regarding the removal of Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis from the case due to her romantic involvement with the senior prosecutor would be reached within the next 14 days. Following a series of remarkable testimonies, Judge Scott McAfee presided over a hearing where arguments were presented regarding the potential conflict of interest arising from Willis's association with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, which could potentially require their removal from one of the 4 criminal cases involving the former president. The legal representatives of Trump and his co-defendants have alleged that Willis and Wade provided false testimony regarding the timeline of their relationship. They expressed concerns to McAfee that allowing the district attorney to remain involved in the case could potentially erode the public's trust in this highly significant prosecution. The conduct of this office has turned it into a subject of mockery on a global scale, as highlighted by Harry McDougald, the legal representative for Jeffrey Clark, a former Justice Department official involved in the election case. McDougald emphasizes the significance of disqualifying individuals involved in such behavior, as failure to do so would only encourage further instances of misconduct. In contrast, Willis's office contends that the attorneys have not presented any proof of the district attorney receiving financial gain from the association with Wade, a relationship that the 2 individuals claim concluded in the previous summer. Adam Abate, a prosecutor from the DA's office, accused the lawyers of promoting unfounded assumptions and attempting to humiliate Willis by posing irrelevant questions during his testimony that, according to Abate, had no relevance to the issue of conflict of interest. He argued, "Your Honor, that the attempt to remove a prosecutor from the case is a desperate act driven solely by a desire to harass and embarrass without any valid reason." Following the hearing, McAfee expressed that there are multiple legal matters to address and various factual determinations to be made. He emphasized the importance of taking the necessary time to thoroughly consider the case and ensure it receives the attention it deserves. Upon the conclusion of the defendant's arguments in the election case, Willis entered the hearing and took a seat at the same table as Wade and his attorney, attentively listening to Abate present their case. After a series of hearings filled with scandalous testimony, the legal arguments have finally commenced. These proceedings have taken on the atmosphere of a dramatic soap opera, overshadowing the core accusations against the ex-president, which involve his alleged attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election in a desperate attempt to retain control. Throughout their time on the witness stand, Willis and Wade were subjected to probing questions about their intimate relationship and romantic escapades, highlighting how the case has veered off course from its initial focus on election meddling to delve into the personal lives of the prosecutors. The attempt to disqualify Willis may not succeed, but the accusations have posed a risk to the public's perception of the prosecution. Trump and various individuals have capitalized on this connection in an effort to undermine the credibility of the case, as the leading candidate in the Republican presidential primary seeks to regain the presidency. According to the attorneys representing Trump and his co-defendants, Willis allegedly compensated Wade generously for his services and subsequently derived improper advantages by funding vacations for both of them. Willis and Wade have openly acknowledged their romantic involvement, asserting that it holds no relevance to the legal proceedings involving Trump. They have clarified that their relationship only commenced in the spring of 2022, subsequent to Wade's employment, and that they evenly shared the costs of their travels. Throughout the hearings, there have been moments that ventured into the realm of surreal, such as the Atlanta mayor observing from the gallery, while a former Georgia governor provided testimony, revelations of romantic trips, and Willis's father discussing the practice of keeping hidden cash in their home. If Willis were to be removed from the case, it would cast doubt on the largest of the 4 criminal cases against Trump. However, this does not guarantee that the charges against him and the other 14 individuals would be dismissed. The responsibility of appointing a new attorney to handle the case would fall upon a non-partisan council that supports prosecuting attorneys in Georgia. This new attorney would have the option to continue pursuing some or all of the charges against Trump and the others, or to completely abandon the case. Should a new lawyer choose to follow in Willis's footsteps, the unavoidable delay could potentially reduce the chances of the case reaching trial before the Republican nominee is decided in November's presidential election, where Trump is anticipated to be the front-runner. During a hearing prior to giving testimony, McAfee pointed out that disqualification can happen if evidence is presented that shows either an actual conflict or the perception of one. He expressed his desire for the testimony to delve into various aspects such as the existence of a relationship, whether it is romantic or non-romantic, when it began and if it is ongoing. According to McAfee, the relevance of those questions was contingent on considering whether any personal benefits were gained from the relationship and to what extent. In August, a grand jury in Fulton County issued indictments against Trump and 18 additional individuals for their involvement in activities aimed at maintaining the Republican incumbent's hold on power, despite his loss to Democrat Joe Biden in the election. As of now, 4 individuals have entered guilty pleas after reaching agreements with the prosecution, while Trump and 14 others have entered pleas of not guilty. The revelation of Willis and Wade's romantic involvement came to light when an attorney representing Trump co-defendant Michael Roman filed a motion. The motion aimed to dismiss the indictment and prevent Willis, Wade, and their respective offices from further involvement in the prosecution. According to the motion, it is claimed that Willis and Wade were already in a romantic relationship when she appointed him as the special prosecutor for the election case in November 2021. During the trial, Robin Yurty, who was previously both a friend and employee of Willis, provided testimony stating that she had witnessed Willis and Wade engaging in affectionate behavior, including hugging and kissing, even before Wade was hired. However, Terrence Bradley, Wade's former law partner and once his divorce attorney, who was anticipated to be a crucial witness in the efforts to disqualify Willis, was occasionally evasive during his testimony and claimed to have no first-hand knowledge regarding the start of their relationship. Within the extensive collection of text messages shared between Bradley and Roman's attorney, Ashley Merchant, there is a particular message where Bradley unequivocally expressed his belief that the relationship had indeed begun before Willis enlisted the services of Wade. Additional texts acquired by the Associated Press reveal that Bradley consistently provided Merchant with valuable information over several months, helping her substantiate her claims. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.